Short little uppercut by Casper there. Page doing a lot of holding in this 5th round. This is what I was wondering. How is the gas tank as we continue to get deeper into this fight? Deeper into this fight. Now Casper comes forward. Page lands a right hand. Deeper into this fight. Casper comes forward. From Casper, a huge right hand. Knocks the right hand out of Page. Deeper into this fight. Casper comes forward. From Casper, a huge right hand. Knocks the right hand out of Page. As Casper forward. From Casper, a huge right hand. Knocks the right hand out of Page. As Casper forward. From Casper, a huge right hand. This could probably help Page a bit, Gabe.
Yeah, give him some time to recover.
Now they're back. Resume the action. Less than a minute to go here in round 5. Solid jab work from Casper. Another straight left by Page as he ties up with Casper again. Now Page trying to hold on to Casper there.
Looked like he's about to go down again.
And now Casper eats the short left hook from Page. Page trying to get underneath Casper. Final 10 of round 5. Both men tied up. Difficult round for either man to gain any sort of momentum.
Yeah, that was
some bullshit. It don't matter. I'm gonna keep fucking this scream up till you niggas subscribe to my channel. We got almost 13,000 people in here. Hit the subscribe button. Deontay Wilder will be fighting soon, bro. I appreciate everybody that's in this bitch, my nigga. We in this bitch together. I appreciate y'all just like you appreciate me. If you tell me to shut up in my chat, I'm going to kick you the fuck out. If you tell me to do anything, I'm going to kick you the fuck out. Yeah, nigga. Sub up, motherfucker. You see the chat, nigga. Yeah, and if you want to join the chat, only thing you got to do is sub up. Wait 5 minutes, join the chat. We in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in this motherfucker, man. Yeah, Deontay Wilder will be up next. Damn, we at 13. Appreciate that 13,000 in here viewing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we're going to get back to the fight, man. I respect you. You respect me. Last round of this bout, man. Let's get it.
But if anyone really needs this round, I think it's more Page.
Final round. Casper trying to utilize the jab. This fight very well could be hanging in the balance here in this final round. Casper comes forward, knocks Page back with a good 1-2.
This day, to this day,
overhand right
to this day.
There. And now Casper goes to the body, follows it upstairs with the left hook.
Casper's doing good. He's keeping the distance, popping that jab, going to the body too with the left hook.
Yeah, it seems like the energy levels for Casper are increasing here in this final round.
Yeah, it looks like he caught a second win. Nice short uppercut. And I think Page just makes it worse for himself when he smothers himself and kind of makes it like an inside fight. He's better off staying in the outside.
He eats that straight right from Casper. As Page once again tied up. I think Page's best moments was when he was boxing on the outside.
Yeah.
And now Casper fighting on the inside, delivering some short shots to Page as Page kind of shoves him off.
Nice
Another
right hand.
Straight right hand knocking Page back. It's happened several times throughout this one by Casper. Casper now Another jab to the body. Approaching the final minute. Right hand just missed by Casper, going to the body. As Page once again ties up with Casper. And again, Page trying to almost like wrestle his way inside with Casper. Page trying to deliver that uppercut.
This day, to this day, to this day.
Now Casper backs away, presses forward with the jab, and has Page eat 2 uppercuts in a row.
Nice short shots right there by Casper. You know, Page is he's pressing the action. He's coming forward, but it's sloppy where Casper's throwing counters, and then when he moves forward, he's snapping Page's head back with quick shots.
And that does it. We will now have to wait and see what the judges' scorecards have to say. You see a little bit of a mouse underneath the right eye of Page. And, honestly, Gabe, I think it might have just been the difference was Casper's active. Page wasn't,
Absolutely. You can tell Page is not in tip-top shape. His legs are not under him. His weight is high. And the timing was off.
And we all know Casper's not a world beater. He's 8-11-2. But you can see, with 2 fights over the last few months, he's been active. He knows what it's like to be in the ring.
Yeah.
And you saw it there.
Yeah, and he caught his second win. And when he caught his second win, his jab got busy. He was landing quick counter shots. And I think his second win was probably like around the 4th round.
So it'll be interesting to see how the judges see this one. And I believe we have the scorecards in hand. So let's send it up to our announcer, Lupe Contreras, for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're going all 6 rounds inside the GCC ring. We consult the official scorecard to determine a winner. Judges Sinnott and Sutherland turning identical scores of 59-55, and Judge Zavilba scores about 58-56. All in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Aaron Ghostmask Casper.
Aaron Casper gets the victory as he defeats Jeff Page. And Gabe, can't say I argue with that one.
No, it's a good call. Casper was more busy, more in tune. You know what I'm saying? And, I think Page, he didn't give himself enough time to really get in the best shape, being out so long.
Absolutely, yes. A lot of the big power shots that connected were in the favor of Casper. You see it right here with, some of the highlights from the fight. Casper landed that right hand several times.
Yeah.
I think if Page came in with the mindset to box and not try to brawl and look for the knockout, I think he would have had more success.
No, for sure. Yeah, when he kept his distance, when he was jabbing and throwing that right hand from the outside, he was successful. But, I think part of why he was smothering himself is because he was tired. So part of that is he's getting to lean on Casper and kind of reserve some energy as well.
So congrats goes to Aaron Casper as he improves to 9-11-2. As you see, the legend himself, Zab Judah, right there, Gabe. Some say that probably gave Floyd Mayweather the toughest fight he's ever had.
Yeah, man. Zab Judah is one of the Brooklyn greats. You know what I mean? But Zach Judah, man, gave us a lot of great fights. Him and Miguel Cotto is one of the fights I remember. Great fight.
President of BLK Prime right there, Zach Judah. And now we see Nico Hernandez getting ready, making his long-awaited return, and what better place to do it than in his hometown of Wichita. He's got talent, highly decorated bronze Olympic medalist, and he is looking to get things going again here from Coke Arena. And we got one more fight to go before we get to our main card. Don't go anywhere. It's Wilder Herndon.
Hold up. Don't nobody give a fuck about this goddamn man. Shut up, Zero. You a zero, nigga. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. I don't know if Deontay Wilder is fighting next, but who gives a fuck? Y'all niggas subscribe up to this channel, man. We're going to have a lot of these fights coming up. Deontay Wilder, yeah, he done knocked out a lot of people, but his ass got knocked out the last 3 times I done seen the nigga. He got knocked out by a white boy, an Asian boy, and a white boy. Well, he was getting knocked out by Tyson Fury like a motherfucker. And I think he got knocked out by another.
If you know anything about the heart,
look,
you know
man,
the heart is
we
one of
ain't
the most
even
powerful
talking
things
about
that you have on your body. What controls your body is not your mind.
Talking
Your
about
mind
this
don't control the body.
Y'all subscribe to the channel. Every time y'all, god damn, he got Wichita, Kansas looking like that. What the fuck is in Wichita, Kansas, bro? Wilder round 1.
I can't do this.
So
nigga,
shut up, nigga. Who the fuck this nigga? Oh, okay, good. Hey, well, we got some more time in here. We got this fight right here. Let's get this to 15K. That's the goal for the night. 15,000 viewers. Share this to your auntie, your baby mama, your cousin, your uncles, your mama, your daddy, they sister, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. Nah, that's fucking James Tony. They do look like James Tony, though. Real spiel. Hey, but look, y'all niggas subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the like button and share this motherfucker. Hit the like button. That's most important if you share this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We out this bitch, man. It's another fight coming on. Don't know none of these niggas. But shout out to my people. Kansas is lit. Yeah, for the moment. Shit, until tomorrow.
At Finley Toyota Spokane.
And now here is Gustavo Truhill.
And zero cost maintenance with Toyota Care.
The Cuban residing in Miami.
His is hurting, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Coming off a win over Matthew McKinney.
Puts it all on the line tomorrow night. He has 24 victories, only 5 losses. 15 of those victories coming by way of KO. Please welcome Tyrrell. Real Herndon on the scale.
Bout of his career scheduled for 10.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have your tickets in hand tomorrow night, nothing like world-class heavyweight action. Witness it live at Coke Arena. On the scale, one half of our main event, it is Tyrrell Herndon.
As well, undefeated in BKB at 7-0.
218 and a quarter pounds for Herndon. 218 and a quarter.
Truhill's in the ring. Both men are ready for a
his opposition across ring tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, he started from the bottom, went on to claim a bronze medal at the Olympics. Now, he enters the ring, a former world champion and one of the most legendary heavy hitters in heavyweight division. Please welcome, representing Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the Bronze Bomber making his return, Deontay Wilder on the scale. Sergio's printing. Zero Beverage, Squared Circle, Trigon Combat, Ticket Socket, and U42. This contest set for 10 rounds or less in the heavyweight division. Scoring at ringside of judges are David Sutherland, Greg DeVilbus, and Jeff.
A ripped and ready 225 and 1/2 pounds for the former heavyweight world champion. Again, ladies and gentlemen, don't call it a comeback. It is a return tomorrow. The center of the boxing world is taking place here in Wichita, Kansas, Coke Arena. If you're not fortunate to be here in person, you can catch it live on multiple platforms, BLK Prime among others. But if you're fortunate to be here in Middle America, get your tickets. Heavyweight action. This is not expected to go all 10 rounds. Heavy hitters on both sides. Make sure you are there to witness it live. Global Combat Collective, it is Legacy Reloaded here in Wichita, Kansas.
Hey, look, man, y'all don't know these coming my way. Hey, man, we got 15,000. I'm gonna say it again. We done reached the goal of 15,000. Man, y'all hit that like button. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Y'all don't know these two niggas, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying?
A night full of action tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. We continue with our co-main event set for 10 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Fighting out of Houston, Texas. Please welcome to the scale the boogeyman, Deontay Williams, weighing in.
To your grandma, her sister, her brother, your mammy, your daddy, your children.
As we mentioned, some of the top young talent in the Midwest will be facing off against their toughest opposition to date. If you are nearby, get your tickets. You can get them online, or you can stop by the Coke Arena box office. If you're not fortunate enough to be here within driving distance, make sure you join us. It'll be broadcast worldwide, BLK Prime, among other platforms. It is Legacy Reloaded.
And I don't think this is going to last long.
Tomorrow night, Middle America becomes the epicenter of the boxing world as one of the biggest punchers, one of the most devastating strikers in combat sports history makes his return, and we kick things off. Our main event will be hitting the scales, the final chance to get to go face-to-face. Size up their opponents before the fists start flying tomorrow night at center ring. Again, our main event set to go 10 rounds or less. We welcome first, fighting out of the blue corner. He accepted the challenge, and he enters the ring tomorrow night, coming to us from Copper's Cove, now fighting out of San Antonio, Texas. This Lone Star gunslinger puts it all on the line tomorrow night. He has 24 victories, only 5 losses. 15 of those victories coming by way of KO. Please welcome Tyrrell, Truhill, Herndon on the scale.
Also a Cuban wrestler. So he does it all.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have your tickets in hand tomorrow night, nothing like world-class heavyweight action. Witness it live at Coke Arena. On the scale, one half of our main event, it is Tyrrell Herndon.
Be good night.
218 and a quarter pounds for Herndon. 218 and a quarter.
You know, Truhill, I mean, he's just taking his time right now. You know,
his opposition across ring tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. He started from the bottom, went on to claim a bronze medal at the Olympics. Now he enters the ring, a former world champion and one of the most legendary heavy hitters in heavyweight division. Please welcome, representing Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the Bronze Bomber making his return, Deontay Wilder on the scale.
Exposing those ribs.
Yeah, if Truhill wants to go to the body, it's there.
Yeah. And then the belly's a pretty big target.
Exactly. Truhill. Again, just utilizing the jab there.
A ripped and ready 225 and 1/2 pounds for the former heavyweight world champion. Again, ladies and gentlemen, don't call it a comeback. It is a return tomorrow night.
Truhill.
The center of the boxing world is taking place here in Wichita, Kansas, Coke Arena. If you're not fortunate to be here in person, you can catch it live on multiple platforms, BLK Prime among others.
Both men cautious.
But if you're fortunate to be here in Middle America, get your tickets. Heavyweight action. This is not expected to go all 10 rounds. Heavy hitters on both sides. Make sure you are there to witness it live.
The Bronze Bomber.
Global Combat Collective, it is Legacy Reloaded here in Wichita, Kansas.
As he's ready to go. Believes he's got what it takes to be a champion again. But first has to get through Tyrrell Herndon. He's been very at peace throughout this fight week.
A night full of action tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. We continue with our co-main event. Set for 10 rounds in the light heavyweight division, fighting out of Houston, Texas. Please welcome to the scale, the boogeyman, Deontay Williams, weighing in.
Wilder, Herndon. Round 2 here between Truhill and Coyote.
As we mentioned, some of the top young talent in the Midwest will be facing off against their toughest opposition to date. If you are nearby, get your tickets. You can get them online, or you can stop by the Coke Arena box office. If you're not fortunate enough to be here within driving distance, make sure you join us. It'll be broadcast worldwide, BLK Prime, among other platforms. It is Legacy Reloaded.
Yeah, I think that first round was a fill-out round for Truhill. I think right now he's going to start sitting on some shots.
Right connection with Truhill. Hook lands now as he's starting to unload a bit. Coyote not answering. I think Truhill is just a little bit fast. For Coyote.
And Truhill sees everything coming. That's why he's so relaxed. Coyote is very, showing Truhill what he's bringing. So Truhill is able to relax.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're still waiting on Deontay Williams. Let's call to the scale his opposition again. It is our co-main event tomorrow night. Also representing Tuscaloosa, Alabama, please welcome the equalizer, Dion Nicholson, to the scale.
Honestly, I think Truhill's just wanting to get rounds in.
He certainly appears that way.
Yeah, he's really.
This is scheduled for 10, so Coyote urging Truhill to come inside.
Because pretty much
a ripped and ready 173 3/4, the official weight for Nicholson. 173 3/4.
He was really just. If you wanted
again, ladies and gentlemen, his opposition will be weighing in at a later time. This is our co-feature, Nicholson versus Williams.
Division, you certainly don't want to be countered by a large shot, but he seems very comfortable right now.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, one half of our main event tomorrow night, showcasing his talent here in Wichita, Kansas, Coke Arena.
He hasn't landed anything significant. And if he wants to genuinely try to win this fight, he's going to have to open up as well.
We continue with our featured attraction tomorrow night. This bout is set to go 6 rounds in the super bantamweight division. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, please welcome the highly experienced veteran Little Rob, Robert Ledesma, to the scale.
Yeah.
As the round comes to a close and
119.4, the official weight for Ledesma, 119.4. His opposition puts his undefeated record on the line, the former bronze medalist from the Rio Olympics. Born, bred, and ripped in Wichita, Kansas. Nico Hernandez on the scale.
You take a look at some of the highlights here. Here was when he had him along the ropes. He was just kind of starting to unload it, and it seemed like he was going to build momentum here, Gabe.
Yeah, absolutely. He was landing good shots, went to the body, landed some good shots up top, and he kind of just like Coyote off the hook.
So we go to our third round as Truhill. He's in control, but you know, you do want to see him kind of unload the hands a bit more. Left hook lands. Let's see if he steps on the gas as he gets a little bit more comfortable in this one. And you said it, Gabe, it looks like the coordination for Coyote is off a bit.
Yeah.
It looks like his legs aren't even that really there that well.
No, he's definitely not.
Yeah, he's
not
just
on
kind of
point.
shoves him, and Coyote almost knocked down there from the shove as he now kind of plots forward. Now jab followed it up with the right hand there as Coyote with the left hook, and now utilizing the jab. A big overhand right connected. Cleanest shot of the fight. Followed it up with an uppercut, and Coyote in major trouble. The legs are wobbly, and Truhill pouring it on. Coyote in major trouble. Straight right lands for Truhill. Coyote, the legs are just, they're gone. Truhill, best moment of his, the fight so far for him.
You know, I don't know why Truhill let him off the hook. Like, why would he back up and allow Coyote out the corner?
Yeah.
It's like you had them just keep the pressure, keep throwing your shots, get him out. He let Coyote off the hook right there.
And there's the blood starting to come from the nose of Coyote. And you can see Truhill is much faster than Coyote. It's not like Coyote's got the speed there. And Coyote is starting to let his hands go a little bit more. Short left hook, followed by a chopping right. Uppercut lands for Truhill. Coyote ties up Truhill. Short left hook. As now Truhill just continues to pepper him with shots now.
Truhill's too big to be throwing these pitter-patter shots. I mean, it's like you got Coyote on the rope, and then you're just tapping him. Doesn't make sense.
And that is the end of the round. So in what appeared to be a moment where you thought, could this be it?
Yeah.
As you mentioned, Truhill let Coyote off the hook.
You know,
how's everyone doing this evening? Welcome to the channel. My name is the Shaved Lion King, and I do these boxing live streams. I like to come on here when my favorite professional boxers are on pay-per-view, and I like to review the fights. I've done all sorts of fights from MMA to boxing, but boxing happens to be my #1 sport. And tonight we have Deontay Wilder returning, okay, in his return back to boxing. He's been, excuse me, he's taken 4 losses, okay, in his last 6 fights, I believe. Okay, and he's been battling all sorts of depression, family problems, a couple of injuries, and now he's coming back with the fire to show us all that the Bronze Bomber has returned. Okay, I like Deontay Wilder because out of all the professional boxers out there, he has probably the least amount of skill set. Okay, he has that right hand, okay, that dismisses anybody that dares to come in front of him. And that's why he's one of the most, popular people to watch in boxing. And tonight we're going to be watching him come back against the so-called journeyman, okay, that's running his mouth against him, okay. I'm not looking for this fight to go very far, okay. I'm thinking Wilder's probably going to get him out of there in the first 4 or 5 rounds, okay. I'd be any surprised if the fight goes any longer, okay. And hopefully our man can get himself together, get back out there and get another title shot, because you guys all know that Tyson Fury is now retiring from boxing, that he claims, okay. And the longer he stays out, probably the less bigger fights that he's going to want to take. And Wilder has an opportunity to sneak back up in there with that one-hitter quitter, okay, and shock a lot of people, okay, because we all know that styles make matchups, okay. So Wilder has that style for a lot of these guys, okay. A lot of these guys, bro, who think that their chin is indestructible, okay, until they get in there with that lean, mean machine named Deontay Wilder. So we're going to be talking about Wilder tonight. I'm going to be playing a couple of clips from the weigh-in. I'm also going to be playing a couple clips of the, his pre-workout, okay. He had some pretty good movement in there. He looks in relatively good shape. I believe he weighed in at 225 pounds. That's a really good weight for Wilder, okay, considering he's came in his last fights at like 213 and 216 or something like that. So 225 is a solid weight. I look for him to be sharp in there, okay. And like I said, 4 to 5 rounds, I think he's going to put this guy to sleep. So let's see what happens, you guys. Did you hear them pads, bro? Come on, man. We got to go back one more time. Did you hear them pads, bro? Hey, I don't see Malik anywhere, you guys. Okay, where's Malik? Can anybody put in the comments where Malik Scott is, bro? I think Malik Scott has had his job removed, and I hear the thunder back in Wilder's hands. This is the first opening clip, man, and I want you guys to really focus in on the sound of these thunders hitting these pads. Did you hear old boy in the background? He said, ooh, bro, if I could sit here and feel those thumps like that, bro, standing here. See, here's the thing I want you guys to realize about Deontay Wilder, man. Deontay Wilder got a reach, bro. Okay, I think he got one of the longest reaches in boxing, bro. Okay, you guys don't understand. You guys don't. How is he so good? He don't got no skills, bro. Listen, man. He's got skills, bro. He just don't got the full out boxing skills, bro. He got street fighting, line you up skills. He got athleticism skills. Okay. He got drop step on you and bang on you with 2 hand skills. Okay. You got to understand, he got a different type of a skill, bro. And for people to say that he ain't got no skill and he been knocked out, this dude done knocked out just about everybody, man. Okay. I'm not trying to say that's the saving grace in boxing, but you got to understand, man, it doesn't matter what you got. It don't matter how long you've been training. You're missing what this guy has. He has a 83, 84 inch reach, bro. Okay. Dude has really quick, solid, combinations. He has an amazing 1-2. All right. And he's pretty good at moving and getting out the way, and he's in pretty good shape, and he's relatively light. So Deontay Wilder has a lot of pluses. The only problem I think that happened with Deontay Wilder is when he got Malik Scott as his trainer. Okay, because now you done taken Deontay Wilder out of his element. You're trying to take a killer, bro, and now trying to make him, somebody like a backdoor killer, a creepy killer. Okay, somebody that's not real serious anymore. You know what I'm saying? He used to just go out there and it used to be 1-2 lights out. Okay, now you got him out there trying to box, and that took him all out of his element. So you guys got to understand, man, he's going back to the original roots of Wilder. Okay, where he would stand in the ring, bro. He would use his athleticism. He'd play off of what the other person gave him, and he'd use his attributes such as that long reach. Is my man in shape, bro? Come on, man. Somebody got to tell me something, bro. He looked like a warrior out there, bro. I cannot cap, man. He looked like a warrior out there, bro. And I'm not just on the Wilder hype wagon, bro. I know what kind of skills this man possesses. I'm built like Wilder. I'm one of those guys that possess a lot of strength for his size, and Wilder's the same way. We built almost the same way. Okay, Wilder got power, you guys. Okay, he got athleticism and he got power. That means he's always going to be in a fight, bro. Okay. Even if he gets mauled and gets outboxed and gets out skilled, he does almost every single round, bro. We know this. Okay. Let's not sit up here and cap, bro. We just know at one time in the round, he going to end up putting somebody out. And that's what Wilder's always been about. So there you have it, Mr. Wilder, proving to us once again why he held those belts for that long. You guys got to keep it real, man. You guys got to really keep it real here, man. Wilder's got skills, okay? You wouldn't just be able to walk into the WBC title, okay? Any of these huge top heavyweights that we have, we got literal giants in the heavyweight division, okay? Tyson Fury is absolutely ginormous, bro, okay? We got guys like that walking around in the heavyweight division. And for you to be able to step in there toe-to-toe, despite being one of the lightest heavyweights, okay, that's done it. All right, he has done some amazing things, and I give Wilder all the respect, and I hope tonight he has a good performance, and I know he's getting up there in age. I believe he's 39 years old, about to turn 40, and we already know that Father Time catches everybody, so I hope we can, encourage Wilder to stay in there and get a couple more big fights. We're hoping for the Joshua fight will be nice, okay? I'm not really looking for an Alexander Usyk fight, okay, because Usyk's just going to get in there and beat him. Okay, Usyk's just going to take him 12 rounds and take him to school. Okay, we already know that. If Big Tyson Fury can take Deontay Wilder to school for 12 rounds, imagine what Usyk can do. Okay, so this isn't about being the best boxer. This is about styles make matchups, okay, and good fights that we would like to see. Two titans in the heavyweight division going together, okay, toe-to-toe, throwing blows, okay. That's the type of fighting what we're used to seeing in that old school heavyweight boxing, and that's what they're trying to bring back. So let's see what Wilder does, you guys.
He might have to. It's like the body language is not good, man. He's off balance.
Left hook to the body, and then a right uppercut connects for Truhill. Back to the body. Overhand right connects there. And a huge shot again by Truhill. An uppercut lands. Truhill just power shot after power shot now. I think we got to stop this one.
Yeah. What?
Come on.
What's the ref waiting for, man? Just
Truhill's pouring it on, and they're just letting it go.
Oh, man. If there was ever a chance for the ref to jump in, it was now.
I think you're right, Gabe. They got to save him from his own good. Because this is, I mean, he can barely stand. Left hook, body shot. He's not, and Coyote's not even throwing. Another right hand. Left hook connects. Sheesh. And now the corner's stopping it. Finally.
Got him out of there. Got him out of there. Bro do remind me of James Toney, no cap though, don't he?
After a few too many shots.
James Toney was a beast. We got to keep it real, bro.
I mean, Gabe, you're
we
a
had some of the best boxers that we've ever seen, bro. James Toney was an absolute beast, man.
You know, it can be difficult. You can barely sit up straight. But sometimes a fighter's got to be safe from themselves.
Yeah, and the thing is that Coyote wasn't throwing back.
No.
So I understand if he's getting hit and he's wobbled, but then he's firing back. But he never was. You know, that was probably about a whole minute of just him getting shot after shot and not firing back.
Yeah, I don't think if they kept him, you know, doing this, I don't think he was ever going to go down.
No.
I look for my man to come back, bro. He just looks like he needs some more rounds under his belt.
Something just didn't look
my
right.
Man over here just looked way more polished.
With his
but my man's got a good frame. He had a good gas tank. He never got tired.
Unfortunately,
okay? He's got a granite chin. He was in the fight the whole time.
The stoppage. So I believe we have the official time of the stoppage. Let's send it to our announcer, Lupe Contreras.
The GCC ring, the blue corner informs referee Nick Behrens. Their fighter is no longer able to continue, obligating him to stop this contest with an official time of 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 6, declaring the winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, the Cuban assassin, Gustavo Truhill.
Gustavo Truhill.
If you know anything about the heart, you know the heart is one of the most powerful things that you have on your body. What controls your body is not your mind. The mind don't control the body. It's the heart. Because your mind will tell you to give up. Your mind will tell you to quit. Your mind will say you're getting too tough, and especially when people throw emotional garbage at you. Like, you know what, they right. I can't do this. So you allow people to disable you fulfilling your service to your greatness. But your heart will say, I'll die for this. This day. To this day. To this day.
And Truhill finally gets the win after the corner stoppage. So Gustavo Truhill improves to 8-0, getting his 7th stoppage. The BKB heavyweight champion. And looking to make an imprint here.
The preparation is already done. Right here is just fine tuning. You know what I mean? So we're just ready to go. I would hate to retire and many people didn't get what they wanted to see. I'm here to get the people what they want to see. I'm willing, I'm ready, and I'm able to fight anybody in the world. One more left, bro. One more left.
Nico Hernandez, undefeated, right here out of Wichita, Kansas. Everyone's on their feet, and they've been waiting to see their hometown hero step back into the ring. The 2016 bronze medalist has had endured a
It's gonna be a good fight, fellas.
difficult road
It's definitely gonna be a good fight, man.
outside the ring.
Wilder looks in tremendous shape. I cannot front to you
Shot
guys.
in the leg back
I
in
know you heard the
2020.
sound effects on those pads. That was not enhanced.
Had a management
Wilder is out here
dispute
with the
for a
thunder
couple
in his
years,
hands, bro.
but he's finally back.
I have a feeling he's going to
and
get his
excited
confidence
to get
back
things
tonight.
going. Let's take a look
And
at
we're
our
going to
tail
see
to
him
pick in.
here
What
in
do
the
you
near future. Hopefully in December
man, I
he'll
think
come back because this will be
Nico,
such a lightweight, easy fight.
obviously 11-0.
Basically a
This is
really
great
easy tune-up
opportunity
for him.
to
And
shine
hopefully
in his hometown.
he gets one of those big bag fights in December. All right. Maybe we'll get a
Now
Christmas
let's
gift
set it
in
up to
Joshua
the
versus Wilder.
We
Okay.
continue with the
I
action
look
inside
forward
the Charles
to it to be to somebody of that
Arena
nature.
as Global Combat Collective presents Legacy Reloaded. Wilder versus Herndon. This bout, 6 rounds or less in the junior featherweight division. Scoring at ringside, our judges are Jeff Sinnott, Mike Contreras, and Gary DeVilbiss. Presenting first, the fighter in the blue corner. He enters wearing orange with black trim on the scale. He registered an official 119.5 pounds. Tonight, this battle-tested veteran answers the call and takes on another undefeated opponent in his 19th bout as a pro. Fighting out of the Alamo City, San Antonio, Texas, Robert Lil Rob Ledesma. In the red corner, wearing black with red trim, he weighed in at 119.25 pounds. In 2016, he received the ultimate honor of representing his homeland at the Rio Olympics and brought home Olympic bronze. Now, he enters the ring an undefeated professional with 11 victories. 4 of those victories coming by way of KO. Born, bred, and ripping the dub, Wichita, Kansas, Nico Hernandez. Our referee, Nick Barron. All right, come on in, fellas.
Mouthpiece. All right, fellas, we know the rules in the back. Let's have a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Most importantly, protect yourself. Touch them up and let's fight.
To this day.
All right, our featured bout of the evening. It's the hometown kid, Nico Hernandez, black and red trunks. Robert Ledesma in the orange and black. As everyone excited to see the return.
We got 2 more fights before the Wilder
Nico
fight.
Hernandez.
2
We've
more
always
fights,
been talking
bro.
about the return of Deontay Wilder, but it's also a return for Hernandez. He's a very talented kid at the amateur ranks, undefeated at 11-0. And he's such a huge part of the city here. He helped bring the USA Boxing Junior Olympics to Wichita last summer. So he proudly reps Wichita. This is a huge moment for him to have an event like this in his hometown and to be a part of it.
Yeah, he just landed a good left hook to the body.
Now,
Nice, another left hook to the body.
really good shot there as Hernandez said he wanted to be impressive Knows there's a lot of eyeballs watching this one.
Nico now switching to southpaw.
Now darts in with the jab. Now going to the body. The Ledesma's been around a while. Turned pro in 2011. Now Hernandez comes forward with that right hand. Now going to the body. Ledesma creeps forward now. Right hand just missed. Back to the body.
Nice combo.
As Hernandez.
Nice combo. Ooh.
Now goes upstairs. Good mix of shots there by Hernandez.
Yeah, I think if Nico gets a knockdown.
Ooh, good right hand. Good left to the body. Good right hand. Good left to the body. Oh, dude's hurt. Dude's hurt. Dude's hurt.
Continued right hands to the left side.
Ooh.
And a huge jab as Ledesma was trying to urge on the ground. And Nico let him know this is my hometown.
And those body shots, you can tell that they already have.
Shot.
Ledesma, like his feet are off balance. You can tell.
Now left hook connects for Hernandez as he continues to go to the body.
Into the body.
And you can see he's starting to curl up more and more, Gabe. So that shows me that the body shots are really wearing down on Ledesma.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we're going to see a knockout.
That right hand again.
And Nico goes on both sides.
And just ripping Ledesma. Now Ledesma finally has to take a knee. There's not a lot of time left in this round. Ledesma is able to get to his feet, may be able to survive this opening round, and he does. Buster Douglas.
Buster Douglas in the building. Hey, shout out to James Buster Douglas.
Anyone that knows a thing or two about
the flashback, bro.
Pulled off one of not even just
we got a flashback to the James Buster Douglas, bro.
Upsets.
Hey, he knocked the SHIT out of Mike Tyson that night.
Years ago when Tyson was running through everybody.
We got to keep it real, bro.
Buster did it with his mother passing 2 weeks to that Tyson fight. Big win.
Massive respect for Douglas here as we resume things as Nico Hernandez. Let's see if he can continue to finish what he started in round one. And now Nico just pouring it on with that left hook back to the body now. And now he knocks Ledesma back. I think that was a little bit more of an off-balance knockdown, but it's certainly counted as Ledesma's back to his feet.
I like the aggression by Nico, man. He's really pressing the pressure right now.
Yeah, he is not wasting any time.
This is definitely not going the distance.
Boxing's all he knows.
Nice one to dig to the body. Hey, my man's about to go to sleep.
By Hernandez.
Nice dig, nice left, nice right.
Delivering to the body.
He hitting him with all power shots too.
Ledesma's got to
dig into the body. He giving
takes
up.
Another body shot, and you can just see the big breaths of air. He is just trying to regather himself. Can he get to his feet? And that is it. Nico Hernandez.
Hey, he quit, bro.
With the
he quit, bro.
Victory.
To this day. To this day.
That's one thing you don't do in boxing, man. You don't quit, bro. No moss, no moss. We don't do no moss around here, bro.
Dominant performance from the opening bell on.
You gotta dig deep, bro. You gotta dig deep and fight your way back, man. Anything can happen in the game of boxing, bro. I've seen some most amazing comebacks and fights where guys just didn't give up.
Ledesma thought he was getting rode on. I think punches was coming from everywhere. You see, you know, he couldn't defend anything. Nico was throwing punches from all angles, body, headshots. Beautiful breakdown of combos.
Yeah, Nico, just outstanding work. And give credit to Ledesma. He got up twice, tried to fight through it, but only so many body shots that a guy can take. And it certainly was the case as Nico was able to finish it off to the body to get the victory. So both men now to the center of the ring. Let's send it up to our announcer, Lupe Contreras, for the official time of the stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the GCC ring, referee Nick Barron reaches the count of 10 with an official time of 1 minute 12 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by way of knockout, repping the dub, Wichita, Kansas, Nico Hernandez.
I can't wait. They running from me. They all scared of me. I'm the only heavyweight in the division with one knockout.
Nico Hernandez.
Somebody will die in that ring. Come November 4th.
I put him in the hospital for several days, and this time he gonna stay there.
That's what people know me by. That's what I'm famous for, knocking people out. The ambulance better be ready. The medical better be ready. The referee better be ready. They better have that towel to be able to throw it in because every blow gonna mean something. This is death. I've shown you that over and over and over again. You want to see somebody's brain get knocked out of their head, and I'm literally trying to do that. I'm trying to give you something that you ain't never seen before. I beat him to an inch of his life the first time. This time I'm going to end his life.
He's never faced a guy that just really want to rip his head off. I do mean really want to put him down.
These guys have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only have to be perfect for 2 seconds. And in the blink of an eye, bam, baby, good night. I expect them to make some funeral arrangements because it's going to be crazy. I can't wait. Oh my God.
It's very focused. Tyrrell Herndon. There's Herndon in the locker room, putting some finishing touches. That is our main event.
Hey, my guy's gonna get slept, bro. Hey, Wilder's putting this dude to sleep. Like I said, you'll be lucky if he goes 4 or 5 rounds, bro. My man doesn't look like he's serious, bro. He don't look like he got that killer in him, bro.
Oh shit! Nah, hell nah. Fuck that commercial, nigga. Hey man, we almost at 20K, bro. Man, y'all hit that like button, subscribe up to the channel, man. Every commercial come on, I come on. God damn it, y'all niggas sub up to the channel. Subscribe. Hey, that boy about to fight, man. Deontay Wilder about to come out here and do what he's supposed to do. It's 20K people in here. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Salute to everybody that's in here. I appreciate y'all like y'all appreciate the live stream, man. Let's run it up to 20K, man. Send it to your partners, them, man. We got another fight. Oh, ain't this a bitch? All right, well, y'all niggas sit right here and watch this 10-rounder. Hopefully somebody get knocked out so we can see the fight, man.
hitting the scales, the final chance they get to go face to face, size up their opponents before the fists start flying tomorrow night at Center Ring. Again, heavyweight action, witness it live at Coke Arena. On the scale, one half of our main event, it is Tyrrell Herndon. 218.25 pounds for Herndon, 218. A ripped and ready 225.5 pounds for the former heavyweight world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on with our next bout of the evening, we'd like to take a moment to mark the passing of an individual who is very special to our staff here at Global Combat Collective. We honor John Breakus, who lost his battle with depression. And we'd like to remind everyone that if you are suffering with your mental illness or mental health, you are not alone. There are options. Please reach out. And as we do with all members of the boxing community and fraternity who have lost their battle, we honor their memory with a moment of silence and also with boxing's traditional 10 count.
If you know anything about the heart, you know the heart is one of the most powerful things that you have on your body. What controls your body is not your mind. The mind don't control the body. It's the heart. Because your mind will tell you to give up. Your mind will tell you to quit. Your mind will say you're getting too tough, and especially when people throw emotional garbage at you, like, you know what, they right. I can't do this. So you allow people to disable you fulfilling your service to your greatness. But your heart will say, I'll die for this. This day. To this day.
And I'll send it up
to this channel, man. We got 20K people in here. The goal was 20K. We got 20K. Subscribe to the channel. I'm on the road to 10,000 motherfucking subscribers, man. Let's reach our goal, bro. We at where we want to be. We at the heavyweight bout. Let's get into it, man. We here. We here. This is what we came for, right? Let's get into it, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. We got to where we want to be, man.
I can't wait. They running from me. They all scared of me. I'm the only heavyweight in the division with one knockout power. Somebody will die in that ring come November 4th. I promise. I put him in the hospital for several days, and this time, he gonna stay there.
That's what people know me by. That's what I'm famous for, knocking people out.
The ambulance better be ready. The medical better be ready. The referee better be ready. They better have that towel to be able to throw it in, because every blow gonna mean something. This is death. I've shown you that over and over and over again.
You want to see somebody's brain get knocked out of their head, and I'm literally trying to do that. I'm trying to give you something that you ain't never seen before.
I beat him to an inch of his life the first time. This time I'm gonna end his life. He's never faced a guy that just really want to rip his head off, and I do mean really want to put him down. These guys have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only have to be perfect for 2 seconds. And in the blink of an eye, bam, baby, good night. I expect them to make some funeral arrangements because it's going to be crazy. I can't wait. I can't, oh my God. It's this day. To this day. To this day.
I'm leaving this bitch. Yeah. What's my cash app? Subscribe to the, I don't want your money. I get money.
We're trying to avoid copyright, so we can't play any music. So that's why the volume will get muted periodically.
I can't wait. They running from me. They all scared of me. I'm the only heavyweight in the division with 1 knockout power. Somebody will die in that ring come November the 4th. I promise. I put him in the hospital for several days, and this time, he gonna stay there. That's what people know me by. That's what I'm famous for, knocking people out. The ambulance better be ready. The medical better be ready. The referee better be ready. They better have that towel to be able to throw it in because every blow gonna mean something. This is death. I've shown you that over and over and over again. You want to see somebody's brain get knocked out of their head, and I'm literally trying to do that. I'm trying to give you something that you ain't never seen before. I beat him to an inch of his life the first time. This time I'm gonna end his life. He's never faced a guy that just really want to rip his head off, and I do mean really want to put him down. These guys have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only have to be perfect for 2 seconds. And in the blink of an eye, bam, baby, good night. I expect them to make some funeral arrangements because it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait. I can't, oh my God. It's
And there is the Bronze Bomber. From Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He has been such a huge part of the heavyweight.
If you know anything about the heart, you know the heart is one of the most powerful things that you have on your body. What controls your body is not your mind. The mind don't control the body. It's the heart.
Trilogy
Because
with
your mind will
Tyson
tell you
Fury,
to give up. Your mind will tell you to
one
quit.
of the most
Your mind will say it's getting too tough, especially when people throw emotional garbage at you. Like, you know what? They right. I can't do this. So you allow people to disable you fulfilling your service to your greatness. But your heart will say, I got
man.
Hallelujah. Have always had the goal to be a unified heavyweight champion.
Hey man, y'all hit that subscribe button, man.
And
y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that, man. I just got damn it. That nigga know he, hey man, it's chance to get his ass whooped. Look at him. Look at him. He know this is last chance. He on BLK Prime, nigga. Hit the subscribe button, nigga. I'm telling you, bro.
We are about to find out.
Shit muted? Is this shit muted? Nah, fuck that. It ain't muted. Y'all gonna hear me. God sent you here tonight, nigga. Sub up, nigga. I'm gonna block the shit out of anybody disrespect me in my chat, nigga. Understand English, nigga. We got 23, 24,000 people in this bitch. We rocking out, nigga. Hit the subscribe button, nigga. What that nigga playing now?
Familiar with this story,
we on the move, nigga.
Wilder
you marching, nigga.
Was one of those guys. He got started late. Was in his 20s when he picked up boxing and said he did it out of necessity for his daughter. And look at what he has made of his career. Certainly has exceeded expectations. He said he's got nothing left to prove. It's only to show to himself that he still has it.
They running from me.
He
they all
the
scared
ring.
of me. I'm the only heavyweight in the division with one knockout power. Somebody will die in that ring come November the 4th. I promise you. I put him in the hospital for several days, and this time, he gonna stay there. That's what people know me by. That's what I'm famous for, knocking people out. The ambulance better be ready. The medical better be ready. The referee better be ready. They better have that towel to be able to throw it in because every blow gonna mean something. This is death. I've shown you that over and over and over again. You want to see somebody's brain get knocked out of their head, and I'm literally trying to do that. I'm trying to give you something that you ain't never seen before. I beat him to an inch of his life the first time. This time I'm gonna end his life. He's never faced a guy that just really want to rip his head off, and I do mean really want to put him down. These guys have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only had to be perfect for 2 seconds. And in the blink of an eye, bam, baby, good night. I expect them to make some funeral arrangements because it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait. Oh my God. It's
not a gentleman's sport. I keep saying this is not a gentleman's sport. We don't ask to hit each other in the face, but we does anyway. And you can ask any doctor around the world, he'll tell you the head is not meant to be hit. This is the only sport where you can kill a man and get paid for it at the same time. It's legal. So why not use my right to do so? This is a brutal sport. This is not a gentleman's sport. I keep saying this is not a gentleman's sport. We don't ask to hit each other in the face, but we does anyway. And you can ask any doctor around the world, he'll tell you the head is not meant to be hit. This is the only sport where you can kill a man and get paid for it at the same time. It's legal. So why not use my right to do so?
Age don't bring wisdom. I tell people all the time, age do not bring wisdom. The only way you become wise is if you apply knowledge to life. And that's how you become wise, or you'll be called what we all know as old fools. Mm-hmm. Age don't bring wisdom. I tell people all the time, age do not bring wisdom. The only way you become wise is if you apply knowledge to life. And that's how you become wise, or you'll be called what we all know as old fools. Mm-hmm. Age don't bring.
We continue with the action here inside the Charles Cove Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Global Combat Collective presenting Legacy Reloaded, our proud sponsors. BKB Bare Knuckle Boxing, BLK Prime, Fight the Stigma Incorporated, LaView Resort, Kel Air Kurgo, ProKel Mobility, Sergio's Printing, Zero Beverage, Squared Circle, Trigon Combat, Ticket Socket, and U42. This contest set for 10 rounds or less in the heavyweight division. Judging the action ringside, we have Jeff Sinnott, along with Michael Entredas and Greg DeVilbiss. And now, the Dub Wichita, Kansas, is the center of the boxing world. The main event is on now.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
Man, your people's too.
So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I said by that. I ain't got to go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what? I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
He enters the ring, an Olympic bronze medalist, a former WBC heavyweight world champion, and to this day, still the most feared power puncher in combat sports history, with a record of 43 victories. It's only 4 losses, 1 bout even, and an incredible 42 victories coming by way of KO. Repping Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
To this day. To this day.
Final instructions, referee, Ray Corona.
One of the easiest things to do in life is to give up, is to quit, to put that white flag up and say, I surrender. But I don't have that in me. I tell anytime I die for what I believe in, that ain't no lie. You know, so at this moment in time, I set a goal to unify the division. I brought it back one time and I will do it again. The excitement, like I said, I'm selfish at this point in time. And I must fulfill my goals and dreams. One of the easiest things to do in life is to give up, is to quit, to put that white flag up and say, I surrender. But I don't have that in me. I tell people many times I die for what I believe in, that ain't no lie. You know, so it is.
Herndon said, you know, he studied the Joseph Parker fight. That's the fight Parker won in 2023. Was able to outpoint Deontay, get the decision. Feels like he can really emulate that style. Said movement certainly is going to be key. Wilder.
Man, Wilder looks like he put some size on him. Big frame, starting off with a nice jab.
Well, he added muscle, Gabe. I mean, he's typically, we've seen him walk into heavyweight fights 210, 215, and in this fight, he weighed in at 225.
Yeah, you know, and I think Wilder's just a lot better putting on size.
Herndon obviously has to avoid the right hand.
To this day. To this day.
He's got to be very careful. We've seen it so many times in the past. All it takes is one little slip up.
And I like how Wilder's cutting that ring off on him too. Wherever Hernan's moving, Wilder cuts him off and follows him with that jab.
Now, Herndon, he's been in the ring with the likes of, you know, Richard Torres Jr., F.A. Ajagba. So he's been in there with some talented guys. That's another right hand that the first real right hand thrown by Wilder, but Herndon was able to get out the way and avoid that one. Head movement certainly. The movement is going to be key for Herndon. Now, besides movement, Gabe, does Herndon have the power to hurt Wilder?
Well, you know, at the heavyweight division, anyone can be hurt. You know, these are big guys, 200 plus pounds, so any shot could get you.
We saw Buster Douglas was in the corner of Herndon.
Now, so far, I like how Deontay's starting off this round. Like I said, sticking to that jab, keeping his distance, not really loading up on the right hand, just letting it go a few times, setting the tone for the fight.
Final 10 here, the opening round. Herndon tried to throw a looping right hand, just missed as.
Motherfucker, bro. We in this bitch, bro. Hey, man, salute.
So we had a good first round by Wilder. Kind of filling each other out, using the jab, creating the space, creating the timing. My man looks scared, bro. Like I said, I don't think this is going to last 4 to 5 rounds. Wilder's looking good.
I need y'all to sub up to this goddamn channel, bro. We got Deontay Wilder in this bitch. Yeah, he fighting in Wichita, Kansas. That bitch empty as fuck. But we supporting the boxing community, nigga. So y'all fuck with the kid. Y'all appreciate me. I'm appreciating y'all. Hit the goddamn subscribe button, man. You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch, man. Let's be in, bro.
All right, round two, ready to go. Jeffrey Mays, head trainer for Herndon. Don House, first fight. He's the head trainer for Deontay Wilder. Wilder comes in quickly to establish the jab there.
And I like that. That's a flicking jab, you know, just putting it out there.
Wants to do just enough to give Herndon something to think about. Wilder utilizing that jab. Certainly has the reach advantage on Herndon. Herndon's going to have to find a way to get on the inside, continue to move. This certainly doesn't want to be a stationary object there as Wilder immediately threw the right hand, and Herndon was able to avoid it, but
to this day, Wilder did get that left hook in, though.
Wilder obviously has always been in great shape, but uses the right hand, backs Herndon up a bit. Herndon trying to now get Wilder on his back foot. Wilder continues to float the jab out there.
You know, for Herndon to be successful, he needs to slip and weave his way inside and throw off that movement. For him to be straight up like this right now, he's not going to be able to get shots in with Wilder.
No, absolutely not. And, you know, he
to this day,
after alluding to the Joseph Parker
to
fight,
this
but,
day,
you know, I watched that fight. Parker was not only moving, he was throwing. He was getting in and out.
Yes.
And he was giving Wilder something to think about. A huge looping right hand as Herndon gets out of harm's way. So right now, Herndon's doing a good job at avoiding the right hand, but he's got to, as you mentioned, loop in and out and try to get some offense going.
And that jab, that long jab by Wilder is really in the way for Herndon. He can't figure it out yet. It's a nice double jab right there. Nice and simple.
Wilder connecting with that jab. Good tool so far for Wilder. We've seen him use the jab before in other fights. Something that he does have in his arsenal. That left
nice check hook.
Puts him down, and Herndon looks at referee Ray Corona saying that was a split. That was not a knockdown. Very frustrated.
To this day, it was a balance shot, but he did get hit with the check hook.
But it didn't appear to affect Herndon in a negative way. Just negative on the scorecards. Now Wilder upping it up as we reach the bell, and Herndon looking at his corner right now.
Hey, we in this. It's more people in here than that goddamn arena. They believe that. I'm telling you. I know what's going on. Hey, look, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, bro. Hey, man, y'all tap in, man. You know what I'm saying? We in here, you know, damn well that was a slippage. That was not no fucking knockdown or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it doing a lot of, but he did tap him, though. He did tap him. But, hey, man, y'all support Deontay. Y'all send this to y'all people, man. Subscribe to the channel, most importantly, man. That's the only reason why you hear my voice, man. You know what I'm saying? You good, cuz? Yeah, I'm good, cuz. Is you good, cuz? Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I smoke one. Smoke something, Nate.
This day. To this day. To this day.
Not all knockdowns are the same, Gabe. I mean, you know that. I mean, it's good on the scorecards, and Deontay coming out very aggressive to start round 3.
You know, I like the Deontay's approach. You know, he's establishing a jab. He's standing firm on his shots. He's looking good.
He looks determined. It's been a peaceful mindset all week as that left hook connects there, and now another stiff jab.
And you know, one thing Deontay's doing is he's sitting on that jab. Every now and then he just pops it out there. It's a rangefinder, but then he'll change it and he'll sit on the shot and make it a power jab.
Another solid jab there from Wilder.
To this day. It's very difficult to defend a jab when it's coming from different speeds and the power is different.
Hernandez still very much in this fight. Not backing down. A huge looping right hand again. Certainly got out the way there.
But the thing is that Herndon has to throw off of those slips. That's the only way he's going to be successful, is if when he slips, it makes Deontay miss. He has to then fire.
There's a good double jab there from Herndon.
See right here, Deontay's too tall, too long for Herndon to be able to land anything. So you have to throw off the slips.
Herndon utilizing the head movement there.
Wow.
Another jab there. Uppercut just missed there.
Good head movement right there by Herndon.
To this day. He's going to have to be doing that the entire
To this day.
But again, Deontay with a solid jab. Continues to float it out there.
Whoa.
Herndon just got underneath that right hand of Wilder.
And you know, Herndon, he has good eyes because he's slipping, he's avoiding these big shots. But you got to make your guy miss, and you got to make him pay.
Yeah, right now, Wilder does not respect the offense of Herndon.
No.
And you got to get that respect.
There's no offense coming from Herndon right now. It's all defense.
Wilder keeps that right hand locked. And
to this day. To this day.
Herndon comes in just enough. But again, the left hook from Wilder. Wilder with the jab again.
That's a nice hook right there.
Short little left hook from Wilder as he ties up with Herndon. And that's the end of the round.
Hey, I appreciate
you know
y'all.
anything about the heart. You know the heart is one of the most powerful things that you have on your body. What controls your body is not your mind. The mind don't control the body. It's the heart. Because your mind will tell you to give up. Your mind will tell you to quit. Your mind will say you're getting too tough. And especially when people throw emotional garbage at you, like, you know what, they right. I can't do this. So you allow people to disable you fulfilling your service to your greatness. But your heart will say, I'll die for this.
This day. To this day. To this day.
Don't hear my voice for the rest of the night. Like.
Look, I like what he's doing because he's being patient. He's not forcing the issue. He's not diving in to land that big right hand and falling off balance. He's staying disciplined, so a nice, strong jab. And the thing is, you got to understand that Herndon is not really cooperating. He's not throwing anything back within Wilder can hit him with a clean shot.
Now Wilder's trying to close the distance here.
It's very difficult to land big shots on a guy that is being defensive-minded. And that's what Herndon is doing.
Right there again, Wilder tried to load up on that right hand, and Herndon was able to stick and move, get out of the way.
This day.
Just again, not
to this day.
That much.
To this day. And Herndon landed a nice jab right there. That's a nice check hook right there by Wilder.
Followed it up right with the jab. So he's active. You've seen some Wilder fights where he won't throw a punch for several rounds. That's not the case here. And you know, the length could also be an issue for Herndon. Not only the power, but Wilder is significantly bigger.
Absolutely. That's what's giving Herndon a lot of trouble. He can't figure out how to get through. And Wilder's keeping that jab very busy.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's continuing to stick it in the face of Herndon. Now Herndon tries to close the distance, but Wilder ties him up. Resets. And a left hook. Partially connected for Herndon,
day.
and now Herndon coming forward.
To this day. And that hook to this day. Because he slipped and fired. And that's more of what Herndon needs to do.
Wilder right there. Continues to pat that jab out there. Utilizing that left hook.
Wilder's going to have to start doubling that jab because he's just pawing that jab, and Herndon can counter off the top. He has to double that jab. Stop him from coming. To this day.
To this day. Presses forward. Ties up with Wilder. Another jab by Wilder. 20 seconds here of round 4. This is a 10-round heavyweight bout, our main event. As Wilder unloads that left hook. And it was able to catch Herndon there. I think Herndon's a little bit off balance there. And Wilder now presses forward. And just at the nick of time, the bell ends the round.
I can't wait. They running from me. They all scared of me. I'm the only heavyweight in the division with one knockout power. Somebody will die in that ring come November the 4th. I promise.
This day.
I put him in the
To this
hospital
day.
for several days, and this time
To this
he gonna
day.
stay there.
That's what people know me by. That's what I'm famous for, knocking people out.
The ambulance better be ready. The medical better be ready. The referee better be ready. They better have that towel to be able to throw it in because every blow gonna mean something. This is death. I've shown you that over and over and over again.
You want to see somebody's brain get knocked out of their head, and I'm literally trying to do that. I'm trying to give you something that you ain't never seen before.
I beat him to an inch of his life the first time. This time I'm gonna end his life.
He's never faced a guy that just really want to rip his head off, and I do mean really want to put him down. These guys had to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only had to be perfect for 2 seconds. And in the blink of an eye, bam, baby, good night. I expect them to make some funeral arrangements because it's going to be crazy. I can't wait. Oh my God.
It's you up. Eventually, he will catch you.
This day.
To this day.
Left hook. Connects for Wilder.
To this day.
I mean, Wilder's doing a good job in this fight of showing that, you know, he's not just a one-trick pony. He's not just the right hand.
Yeah.
He's using the jab, check hook, and now that right hand again presses on Herndon. And then shot on the break. Herndon kind of laughs it off. Wilder kind of paws at him with the left. And that right hand backs Herndon up. I think Wilder's getting closer and closer. Dude.
Yeah. And the thing is, I like when Wilder's throwing that right hand on balance, and he's not diving in.
There's that check left hook again.
This day. To this day.
Last round.
To this day.
On the chin. Now,
nice sneaky short right uppercut by Wilder.
Wilder has that in his toolbox. We've seen that throughout the years. And now a big right hand just missed Herndon there. And now Herndon trying to be the aggressor.
I think a shot that'll work for Wilder is if he starts throwing the right hook to the body. Every time Wilder's throwing the right hand, he's throwing the right hand up top. So throw the right hook to the body, give him something else to think about.
Herndon utilizing the jab. Right hand backs Herndon up a bit. Good double jab there from Wilder. Mixing in the shots. Not seeing as much movement from Herndon as we did earlier in the fight.
This day. To this day. To this day.
Deontay just with that right hand back.
See right here when Wilder's pressing Herndon to the rope. Throw that right hook to the body. That right hook to the body would then open up the left hook up top.
Good right hand from Herndon there. Now rips into the body of Wilder. And Herndon just got spun around.
Hey, man, break it up, nigga. Sound the bell, nigga. Break it up, nigga. Hey, nigga, go to the corner, nigga.
That's
go to the corner, nigga. Take your ass over there.
To this day. To this day.
I can't wait. They running from me. They all scared of me. I'm the only heavyweight in the division with one knockout power. Somebody will die in that ring come November 4th. I promise.
I put him in the hospital for several days, and this time, he gonna stay there.
That's what people know me by. That's what I'm famous for, knocking people out.
This day.
The ambulance better be ready.
To this
the medical
day.
better be ready. The referee
To
better
this
be ready.
day.
They better have that towel to be able to throw it in because every blow gonna mean something. This is death. I've shown you that over and over and over again.
You want to see somebody's brain get knocked out of their head, and I'm literally trying to do that. I'm trying to give you something that you ain't never seen before.
I beat him to an inch of his life the first time. This time I'm gonna end his life.
He's never faced a guy that just really want to rip his head off, and I do mean really want to put him down.
These guys had to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only had to be perfect for 2 seconds. And in the blink of an eye, bam, baby, good night. I expect them to make some funeral arrangements because it's going to be crazy. I can't wait. Oh my God.
It's this day. To this day. To this day.
You can set up that big straight right hand. That was a good left hook to the body there. Calling for as Wilder now.
The audio's a little messed up, you guys. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not on my end.
This day. To this day. To this day.
If you know anything about the heart, you know the heart is one of the most powerful things that you have on your body. What controls your body is not your mind. The mind don't control the body. It's the heart. Because your mind will tell you to give up. Your mind will tell you to quit. Your mind will say you're getting too tough. And especially when people throw emotional garbage at you, like, you know what, they right. I can't do this. So you allow people to disable you fulfilling your service to your greatness. But your heart will say, I'll die for this.
I can't wait. They running from me. They all scared of me. I'm the only heavyweight in the division with one knockout power. Somebody will die in that ring come November 4th. I promise.
I put him in the hospital for several days, and this time, he gonna stay there.
That's what people know me by. That's what I'm famous for, knocking people out.
The ambulance better be ready. The medical better be ready. The referee better be ready. They better have that towel to be able to throw it in because every blow gonna mean something. This is death. I've shown you that over and over again.
You want to see somebody's brain get knocked out of their head, and I'm literally trying to do that. I'm trying to give you something that you ain't never seen before.
I beat him to an inch of his life the first time. This time I'm gonna end his life.
He's never faced a guy that just really want to rip his head off, and I do mean really want to put him down.
These guys had to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only had to be perfect for 2 seconds. And in the blink of an eye, bam, baby, good night. I expect them to make some funeral arrangements because it's going to be crazy. I can't wait. Oh my God.
It's this day. To this day. To this day. This day. To this day. To this day.
As you guys can see, man, we lost the audio at the end of the fight, but we just saw what happened. Deontay Wilder just finished my man. It went a little bit longer than I expected. Wilder still got a little bit sloppy there at the end.
I can pull this off.
But I'm telling you, man, he looks way better.
He's being aggressive, but he's not going crazy. He's picking his shots wisely. Right hand, slipping, throwing that big power jab.
There's that left hook. And there was moments you could just see it's wearing on Herndon.
And Wilder just needs to stick.
Come on, Wilder.
Jab.
Just a clean one,
stick
too.
To the jab. The jab is.
Let's get old man out of here, bro. He ain't here to fight, bro.
For him.
And again, the movement is almost non-existent now for Herndon.
To this day. To this day.
Saw it in the first few rounds, but it is hard. It is not as simple as just stick and move against a guy like Wilder. And there's Wilder again, closing the distance with the right hand. Herndon trying to push Wilder off. And there's the right hand that knocks Herndon back. And Herndon kind of turns his back.
This guy don't want to fight, bro. This supposed to be a real heavyweight, bro. Ooh, he just took a nasty left.
And Ray Corona, you see
hey, man, old boy is not here to fight, y'all.
Hey, you got to show me something.
This day. To this day.
Right hand blocked by
Herndon.
This day. Looping left hook there. Oh, that right hand got through the defense of Herndon a bit. And there's the left hook. Caught Herndon, and Herndon just kind of turtles up. And now Herndon just takes a knee. And Ray Corona is telling him to get up.
To this day.
I think it's just a matter of time.
To this
now,
day.
Man. I think Herndon now is at the point of just trying to survive. And there's the left hook. Knocks Herndon back. Wilder's shots are getting through. He hasn't landed flush with that right hand. It's always partially blocked or getting a little bit through the defense, but still not yet connected fully. And there's that right hand, gets through the defense again.
To this
and there's a huge right hand, knocks
to this day
back Herndon, and Ray Corona stops it. Herndon upsets.
Can't wait. They running from me. They all scared of me. I'm the only heavyweight in the division with one knockout power. Somebody will die in that ring come November 4th.
I think it was eventually coming, but I mean, what are your thoughts?
I think Corona was reading the body language of her.
This day. To this day.
Body language looked like
to this day.
To find a way out.
Yeah.
He didn't look like he was actually trying to get back into the fight. He looked like he was trying to find a way out. And I think that's why the ref stopped the fight. He just did him a favor. Like, okay, you don't want to fight no more.
This day.
Warning him.
To this day.
The last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
To this day.
You gotta show me something.
It's just the body language. Taking a knee in the corner, taking your time, like not throwing back. You get hit with a big shot right there. It's like, you know, I would have liked the fight to continue.
Yep.
Because I like to see vicious knockouts.
Yeah, it's easier said. We're the ones on the outside.
You know, but you know the ref is going by the body language, and Herndon wasn't doing anything back. He wasn't responding.
And he certainly has to protect the fighter, and I do think we were heading in that direction of
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
Man, your people's too.
So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I said by that. I ain't got to go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what. I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here and you don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it was a kind of questionable start. I'm with you guys in the chat. Hey, I'm just letting you guys know, chat, I'm rocking with y'all, man. All right. Yeah, they let him have that. But you got to understand, man, my guy did not show up to fight, bro. You could see it in the locker room when he was warming up, bro. You could see it when he got in there and he stood face to face with Wilder. Okay, he was looking to not get hit with that 1-2 all night. My man was on his backwards bicycle since the bell rang, bro. Okay, he was looking more slippery than Floyd Mayweather in there for a minute, bro. He did not want to get hit with the 1-2. He did not want to be posterized, bro. He did not want to be a meme. Okay, we got to keep it real, bro. Okay, but nevertheless, Wilder's back. He got some actions. He got some rounds. Okay, he wasn't completely sloppy like we have seen in the past. All right, he was sitting down on that jab. He had a good solid 1-2. All right, he looked like he was in shape. All right, and he did not look like he was trigger shy. Okay, he was doing his thing in there tonight. So we seeing, some progress. Hopefully, like I said, I don't think he'll be ready by December, though. My honest opinion, he's not going to be ready by December to take on some kind of, top talent. He's just not ready. He's going to need one more of these, bro. He's going to need somebody that's going to fight him back, man. Okay, you can't just go in there, bro, and fight somebody who did not want to fight you back, and get all your confidence back. So he's probably going to want another tune-up. But like I said, you guys, my man looks like he's in shape. He looks like he's mentally and spiritually there, man. And we're going to see some more from Wilder, hopefully here in December.
Who's it getting? He's going to sleep. He's going to murder him, bro. Who's it going to murder him?
That nigga suck. That's why he probably can't. Hey, now I think about it, he could have done the same stuff to, what do I call it? Joseph Parker. He could have done the same thing. Hey, but congrats to Wilder, though. Congrats.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah, he did good.
Yes, that's right. Congrats to Wilder, man. He got a win back, bro. That's all we needed to see, man. Okay. We got to understand, he just came out there and he told us earlier, yesterday that, he was having all kinds of things going on in his life, man. Okay. Got to understand that, people go through things and this is just going to be a walk back for Wilder. But I'm telling you, man, this was a good looking fight. He looked good in there. He showed me some of that old Wilder, man, that we all love. And this is what we're going to see here in the future, man. Hopefully, like I said, he get one more tune-up fight. And then I would like to see him in there with AJ or somebody like AJ.
But then ref come on, no knockdown, even though that landed clean on you. But hey, he got the dub, and that's all that matters.
I agree. Yeah.
So yo, this is Zab. This is Zab Judah shit.
I seen Zab Judah.
Nah, he's not ready for them guys yet. Like I said, he needed a couple more fights. But if I'm gonna sit here and be honest, my man looked good in there tonight. He looked sharp. Okay, he looked like he was in shape. He looked competent. He looked like he had a game plan.
No, I'm just saying, I heard him say his name.
The only thing I seen where he went wild is when he was trying to get him out of there. Okay, when the old Wilder came out trying to get him out of there. But besides that, like I said, my man looked patient. He showed a lot of poise. Okay. He's always looked good. He looked really good at 225. I think 225 should be his boxing weight. Okay. He has a little bit of intimidation with that 225. I think 213 is too light to have the respect of any of these big heavyweights like Zhang, Anthony Joshua, okay, Joseph Parker. Okay, Tyson Fury, all these guys are 250, 260 pounds plus. Okay, so I think a good fight for Wilder is to come in at 225.
Man, hey, y'all can stop mentioning Joshua all stuff, man.
The promoter of the whole fight is Nelson Lopez Jr. I don't know who that is.
they always say power is the last thing in the day, dude.
Yeah.
And that's what Nick Wilder has.
Yeah.
He's got power.
Hey, that nigga get like 3 more fights. He back fighting Tyson Fury.
If he get his jab together, he'll be straight. If he get his jab together and his power punch, he'll be straight.
At the top.
But I will say Wilder look a lot better though than when he used to look.
I don't think so.
Boxing wise,
He looked like he
always had
controlling
power.
this shit.
Yeah, working on that jab.
He knew that he had to stay behind that jab.
That jab and that hook was decent.
He used the jab differently today. It wasn't just like him poking the jab out. He was.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua. If Anthony
Yeah,
Joshua saw Wilder tonight, Joshua
yeah.
definitely would have gave it to Wilder, bro. But like I said, man, give Wilder a couple more fights, bro. You gotta understand he doesn't have Malik anymore right now, man. He's got a new trainer. You know what I mean? He's gonna go back to his old style, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I think if Wilder's gonna get a few more knockouts before he retires.
To have a guy, one of the best heavyweights of this era, to be fighting in their hometown.
Nah, he definitely did his thing though.
You know, Wilder, he's fought New York,
Hey.
he's fought LA, Vegas,
No, I'm
like I
talking
said,
about-
Saudi Arabia. You know, he's fought in these
This
big
day.
cities.
To this day.
Here in Wichita.
To this day.
No, absolutely, man. And it was a great crowd. Great boxing crowd. You know,
Shout out from Oklahoma.
nice, good fights. And Wilder put on the show. He did what he was supposed to do.
Right. Hey, how you guys doing? You guys hear me?
Wilder gets the
Yeah.
win.
I just wanted to
Alright,
say
man.
thank you for streaming. This is awesome, dude.
There is
Word, you goated.
Appreciate
You goated for this, bro.
All right, everybody. I appreciate everybody that came up in here for the Wilder fight. Check out me on the next time, you guys. You know what I mean? And I will get with you guys. I will get with you guys on the next one. Check in on the channel. Like I said, I do boxing, I do MMA, and I also do live streams to help men and, you know, better their lives. So I appreciate everybody who came in here for the Wilder fight. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace, everybody.